how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's so good to be back here again doing a sit down video for you guys. And yeah, 2018 is coming to an end. Who is excited? Anyway, today's video is going to be all about the best makeup that I have used in 2018, meaning all of the products that I have been loving in the year 2018. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for dropping by today. And you know you cannot live without subscribing, You have to hit that red subscribe button before you go anywhere. It's just right down there. Make sure you hit it. And of course, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back every single time I have a new video. You guys are thebomb.com. If you want to see all the brands and all the products that made it to this list, just keep watching. Don't go anywhere. So in order to make this video as interesting as possible, I'm not going to just be showing you guys a random bunch of products. I'm going to be showing you guys according to category. I'm going to be showing you my best primer, my best foundation, my best concealer, best eyeshadow palette, like that. So the best primer that I used in 2018, I couldn't decide on one. I was stuck between two primers, but I'm going to talk about the two primers anyway. The first one is the Milani Prime Shield right here. Guys, if you've been watching my videos this year, the ones I do on Instagram, this primer is bae. It is such a good primer. It's a silicone based primer, but at the same time it does well with controlling oil. It's really lightweight. It doesn't really feel greasy once it has absorbed into the skin. Also, it minimizes the look of my pores. I don't have like huge pores per se, but I noticed that anytime I use this primer, my pores literally just, you know, disappear. The second one I have been loving is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. Guys, this primer, as a matter of fact, what I've been doing very recently is mixing both the NYX Angel Veil and mixing the Milani together, and I love the way those two primers work together. The NYX Angel Veil is more of a very mattifying primer. It's absolutely oil free. Anytime I use this primer, my makeup applies and glides on like a dream. I absolutely love this primer. As a matter of fact, I have been mixing these two primers together and the results have been absolutely amazing. So yeah, these were my favorite primers in 2018. Now for foundation, I tried a couple of foundations this year, but the two foundations that stuck out for me this year, number one is the Fenty Beauty Foundation. I think I tried this foundation very early in the year. I think as early as January or so. I love this foundation. You guys know, if you've tried this Fenty Beauty Pro Matte Foundation before, you know it's super lightweight. It's a soft matte finish. It is so lightweight on the skin, like it doesn't feel heavy or cakey on the skin. It blends really nicely. The finish you get with this is absolutely amazing. It is mattifying. It is just a beautiful foundation. So pretty. I love it. This foundation is still standing out of all the products in Fenty Beauty right now. It is still standing out, and it's for a very good reason. It's absolutely amazing. The second foundation that I've been loving this year, I tried this towards the later part of this year, is the Zikel Foundation. This is a Nigerian brand. This is the Zikel Pro Coverage High Definition Matte Poreless Foundation. This foundation is so good, guys. Even though like I couldn't get my exact shade, but I do well with mixing this foundation with other ones, and this foundation is so nice. It reminds me so much of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. The finish you get with this foundation is so amazing. It's very mattifying. It's full coverage. It is just really nice. And I mean, in this Nigerian weather, you know that if you're not using a mattifying foundation and you have oily skin, you know, definitely the Zikel Foundation and the Fenty Beauty Foundation stuck out for me this year. My favorite concealer of 2018 is none other than the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Guys, there was no concealer that I tried this year that could beat this one. Like, there's, look, it is so creamy and it blends out like a dream, guys. Like, applying this, it blends out like an absolute dream. This is actually my last tube, and I have to definitely restock on this soon. It blends out amazingly well. When you set this, it does not move anywhere. This concealer really stood out for me this year. Honestly, it's amazing. For setting powder, I didn't really try out so many setting powders, to be honest, but the one that has still been my holy grail even throughout this year is my Sacha ButterCup powder. This one, no contest. There was no competition for this powder. Like, I have been using this powder all year round and I'm not tired. A lot of people are migrating from this powder to other ones, but for me, throughout this year, this is what I've been using. It's just been there for me. It does the job. Once you set your concealer with this powder, nothing is going to move. Like at the end of the day, I always use my finger and run under my eyes or anywhere I apply this powder, and I still feel that smooth, you know, finish that this powder gives. I absolutely love it. It is super duper amazing. Now for contour powders, you guys know that I don't really use liquid concealers or cream products to contour. I basically just use powders to contour, and I'm just fine with that. But yeah, basically in terms of contour powders, I don't really have like one particular contour powder that stuck out for me. But then again, these two face kits from Flawless Ivy Makeup and Zikel Cosmetics, these two face kits, absolutely amazing this year. They have such amazing powders for highlighting and for contouring. I always saw myself reaching for these powders to contour. They have shades that are dark enough for even the deepest of skin tones. These two brands are Nigerian brands that I absolutely adore. They also have some blushes in these kits and some highlighters, but for me the powders just stand out. Basically the powders stand out, and I also use the lighter shades as well, and the shades that are my actual shade, I use them also as my all over face powder to set my entire face. And guys, I've just been loving using these. Honestly, this year they've been amazing. For blush is not also something that I really experimented with this year, but I have been loving using the Milani Baked Blush in Red Vino. And guys, this blush is so good. It's so pigmented. I love the shade of this blush. It's so nice. I love that the fact that it has like shimmer going on as well. It's really good, really pigmented. Anytime I wear this, I'm blushing all day. I love it so much. This particular blush is so amazing. And for Milani, I mean, you guys know Milani products are really good. I really enjoyed using this year. Now for highlights, I also couldn't decide on one particular highlight that I really love, because I loved quite a bunch of highlighters, so I decided to round it up to two different palettes. And guys, they are both Nigerian brands. Like, Nigerian brands killed it this year. Can we give a round of applause please to Nigerian brands, because they slayed it this year with their products. The first one I'm going to be talking about is the Taos Glow Kit. Guys, this glow kit, like if you've tried this glow kit, you understand where I am coming from. It comes in the shade Queen Bee, 1992 and Hollywood, and it's absolutely pigmented. The colors, the shades are so nice. They work literally on any skin tone, and guys, the pigmentation. And then the second one, also from a Nigerian brand, is the Flawless by Mimi Moonlighter palette right here. Guys, this one shocked me, because I was not even expecting that it was going to be this good. Basically, this is what the shades look like. And guys, also with this palette, the pigmentation is insane. But the thing I love the most about the highlighters in this palette is that when you apply this, it just sinks into your skin. Like, it doesn't look like the highlight is just sitting on top of your skin like that. It blends into your skin. Like, it's like you're glowing from within when you use this. It is so good, so amazing. Now moving on to eyes, basically let's start with brow products. Now I have been loving, I tried a couple of brow products this year, but the one that really stood out for me was the Zikel Browfidence pencil. I love this pencil. If you watched my video using Zikel products, I spoke in earnest about this brow pencil. That's what I used today. I love this pencil so much. It is so pigmented, and at the same time it is not waxy. I love the fact that it also comes with a spoolie at the end right here. It is just really nice. And for the price, it's literally, I think it's about 1,005 or something. I'm not really sure, but it's around that price range. And guys, it's just an absolutely amazing product. For a Nigerian brand, this is really good. Also, I tried out brow gel for the first time. This one is the Beauty Kink Bomb Brow Gel, and I love how my brows look every time I use this brow gel on top of my other brow products. It is so nice. It is really good. It keeps your brows in place. If you have bushy brows or really hairy brows, you would love this. This keeps your brows in place all day, and trust me, they're not going to move around with this product. Really good. Now onto eyeshadows. Guys, I tried a couple of eyeshadow palettes this year as well, but I had two that really stuck out for me, and they are also Nigerian brands. I'm sorry that a lot of these products are from Nigerian brands, but hey, I can't help it. Like, Nigerian brands just killed it for me this year. The first palette that I really was loving in 2018 is the Taos Cosmetics Dolly Lana palettes. This palette was such a huge surprise to me when I received it, guys. From the colors to the pigmentation to the staying power, like everything about this palette was just a huge surprise to me. Like the pigmentation you get with these shadows, amazing. The color selection in the palette, if you have just this palette, even if this is the only palette you have in your collection, you are good, because you have your transition shades and you have your pops of color here and there. Like this palette was everything and more. The second eyeshadow palette that really stood out for me this year is one that I don't really hear a lot of people talking about, and maybe that's because a lot of people don't know about the brand, or a lot of people don't use the brand, or you know, I don't know. But I got this in here, Elma Beauty 35 color Forest Flame palette. Guys, this is what the palette looks like. And though it's an all shimmer palette, but the shimmers in this palette are amazing. You have pressed pigments here, you have foiled shadows here, you have regular shimmer shadows here. Like the pigmentation in this palette, I don't know what they used in this palette, but the colors are so good. It's what I have on my lids today. Every time I am confused on what to use on my lids, I go into this palette. It's basically a neutral palette. You have your oranges, you have your burgundies, your golds, you have your champagnes, you have your rose golds, but you have your bronze shades. But the pigmentation and the fact that they are all shimmer shades, I just fell in love with it this year, and I have been using it also as well. For eyeliners, I didn't really try anything new in that department, but of course the Maybelline Colossal Kajal still stood out for me, because I mean, like, this is like one of the blackest eyeliners that I have ever used, and it's, once you apply this in your waterline, it does not go anywhere all day. I love this. I have been using this. For liquid liner, I have just stuck with the Zaron HD liquid liner. It does the job for me. It's as black as I want it to be. For mascara, I have been enjoying using the Zaron Lengthening mascara, guys. This mascara is big. It picks up like the littlest of lashes you have. It picks it up. It is so good, and it's so black, and it lasts. I tried out a bunch of new lashes this year. Like, I tried out so many lashes this year, but the one that really stood out for me is the Lashed by Ryanne Mink Luxury Lashes in 3D AdaUgo 2. These lashes, every time I wear these lashes, I have people always ask me, what lashes am I wearing? And if you noticed in any of my videos or Instagram videos I did this year, I was always going for these lashes. The ones I have on right now are also from Ryanne, but this particular one is so nice. I love the style. It is so dramatic, but at the same time it's not overpowering, if you know what I mean. It's very glamorous, and I just love the way my eyes look every time I use these lashes. Moving on to lips. This year I didn't even do a lot of color on the lips, to be honest. So all my reds and my dark pinks, purples, burgundies, I didn't really reach for them this year as much as I normally would have. I became obsessed with nude lips or brown lips. That's basically what I've been doing for the most part of the year. And the lip liner that I always use for these looks, guys, is a Zaron lip liner in Cappuccino. This lip liner, guys, is not too dark. At the same time, it is not too light. It's just in between. Very pigmented. If you've tried Zaron lip liners before, you would know that they swear of pigment. Like, they are so pigmented. And then for lipsticks, basically, I have been loving all the nude colored lipsticks from the Zaron line. There was a time they released, I think it was earlier in the year, they released 4 nude shades. They are in the shades Whipped, Lipped, Buttercup, and Cookie, and I love the 4 of them. Depending on my mood, depending on the kind of look I'm going for, I know which ones to use in collaboration with that lip liner. These are so good, very pigmented but not drying. They don't dry out your lips in any way, but they are very creamy and very pigmented. They stay put. Another one I was loving in 2018 is the Beauty by AD liquid lipstick in the shade Candid. I love this. I don't have any other color like this in my collection. There's something about this brown. I don't know, it looks like a ghostly kind of brown, but I loved this liquid lipstick so much in 2008 that I was using it a whole lot. And then the final one is also from a Nigerian brand. This is a Taos Cosmetics liquid velveteen in the shade Tunis Baby. This is for the perfect brown lips. This is what I always go for. Like, I love this lipstick so much. Very, very creamy, very pigmented also, stays put, just nice. Of course, to round things up, my favorite finishing spray this year just had to be the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Spray this over your makeup and your makeup is not moving. I kid you not, it's not moving all day. It does contain a little bit of alcohol, but I guess that's what makes your makeup really stick and does not move. So yeah, I really enjoyed using this finishing spray, and I do have a backup. As you can see, this one is almost done. I absolutely love this finishing spray. Yeah, that basically completes everything I have been loving in 2018 in terms of makeup. Thank you all for sticking with me this year. Thank you also, I always seem to forget to also thank you guys for 1K subscribers. Yeah, we hit 1K subscribers some time ago. Thank you so much. And of course, if you are here and you're still not subscribed, what you doing, sis? What are you doing? Hello, make sure you hit the red subscribe button down below before you go anywhere. I still have 1 or 2 videos planned before the year runs out. Hopefully I can put that up before the year runs out. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you hit the red subscribe button and also give the video a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed. Comment down below, what were your favorite products in 2018? What were you loving in 2018? And yeah, share this video with your friends and be awesome, remain blessed. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.